Well, good afternoon, welcome back, or good morning, I should say. Welcome. It's the Vikings taking on Frenchtown here. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, here with you here in Columbia Falls for loser out action here. If you didn't catch it earlier, and I'll get you the updates, Bigfork is going to take on Frenchtown, and the other game going on will be Ronan and Columbia Falls over in Whitefish. The two winners will make it to state and play in the 5 o'clock Consolation Championship ball game. For the Valkyries, they move on, 58-44 winners over Browning, and they'll take on the winner of Ronan and Sioux Falls at 3:30. And for third and fourth place for the state tournament coming up next week. So Bigfork moving on. Hey, pregame brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945. And, well, get ready to tip off here. On the season, Bigfork lost to Frenchtown in that tip-off by 17 after only losing by 4 to Dillon on that Saturday. So, but for Frenchtown, down one player, Henry Griffin, got a broken hand, so he won't be playing today. So maybe a little bit of help for Bigfork, but the way they played yesterday against Butte Central in that ball game, 73-71 final, all the way they had a 5-point lead, and at 3 right at the buzzer made it only a 2-point ball game. So it doesn't matter. Vikings made their free throws when they needed to down the stretch, and will be playing in this loser out ball game. The winner moves on to, again, the 5 o'clock Consolation Championship over in Whitefish. And the winner here will make it to state either as the 3rd or 4th seed in the tournament. Braden and Peyton Gunlock, big ball games, especially by Peyton, 26 today in that ball game. Let me take a look here. Got plenty of time, like 7.5 minutes till we tip off here. And I'll get your starting lineups as well. Just going from one game to the other. So, hey, Brad Stodchill, I like the duo. Glad to hear. Yeah, Jamie's a big help. I was glad to have her help me on the girls' side. She'll be back this afternoon as well to help me. And I was going to take a look at updates in this tournament. On the girls' side, wow, what a barn burners. It was, so Bigfork will be taking on Columbia Falls. We got Sioux Falls, 68-65 over Ronan. So Columbia Falls beat Ronan 68-65. Loser out action. The Valkyries will take on Columbia Falls. And all up. So it'll sound like a heck of a ball game over there. So we'll play Sioux Falls for the 3rd time this year at 3:30 this afternoon over in Whitefish. And right now it's boys action. So over there in Whitefish, it's Ronan and Sioux Falls again. Both boys and girls. Here it's Frenchtown and Bigfork. Winner moving to the Consolation Championship this afternoon. So the Vikings will be the home team. They're in their white with blue and gray trim and blue numbers and lettering. And Frenchtown will be in their visitors' colors this afternoon. We'll find these sheets here in just a minute. So that'll be what's going on here. I'm going to take a timeout. Be back here from Columbia Falls. We're playing this loser out action here, the 10:30 ball game. We're running behind, obviously. And Bigfork taking on Frenchtown. Loser out action. I'll be back after this timeout with your starting lineups from Columbia Falls, Montana. Well, welcome back. Bigfork High School Pep Band playing. Frenchtown has their pep band here. Nothing but postseason basketball here. And love the bands. Hey, starting lineups brought to you by SJW Land Serving, providing all your service needs you may need. It comes to land surveying, 8090 Montana, Highway 35, Bigfork, Montana, 59911, right across from Harvest Foods. Stu J. Willis, 406-529-8171, or S. Willis at sjwlandsurveying.com. Well, about ready to get underway here. Here again, your starting lineups, first of all, for Frenchtown, they're in their orange-black numbers, a little white and black lettering, trim, A 6'3" senior, captain number 0, Leighton Sear. 6'3", junior number 4, Jackson Haynes. 6'5", sophomore number 5, Cooper Mashad. At 5'10", junior number 11, Connor Klimpel. And the sophomore at 6'5", 34, Hank Smith. He's really good underneath. Head coach Brandon Robson by Dan Moe and Matt Warren. Here for the Vikings today. Well, the standard usual lineup for Bigfork in this one. Number 5, it'll be Quinn Hearing, captain at 6'3", a senior forward for Bigfork. At guard, Trekker Hickey, a 5'11", junior, number 14. Captain and guard at 6'3", junior. Number 15, Austin Savick, and then the point guard. This is sophomore, 5'11", number 20, Alex Oakes, and then at forward, a 6'5", junior, Jack Lucky for head coach John Hollow, assisted by Adam Jort and Brandon Pizzola. They get ready to do the starting lineups here, and we'll be underway in this one. Frenchtown, Bigfork, loser out action. The winner will take on the winner of Sioux Falls and Ronan. Loser out action taking place at this time over at Whitefish. We're here in Columbia Falls for this one, 406-270-7384. Hey, let me take care of one more piece of business. Hey, your team has great defense. You should exercise good defense, too, by having an annual heating system and appliance inspection. Call Northwestern Energy or a qualified contractor to inspect and maintain your heating systems and fuel-burning appliances. You'll protect your family against deadly carbon monoxide and get better energy efficiency, too. Brought to you by the defensive partner, Northwestern Energy's Efficient Plus programs. Northwestern Energy, proud sponsor of Montana High School Association Athletics.
Basketball game between the visiting Frenchtown Bronx
So about ready to get underway.
and the home team, Bigfork Vikings. As a reminder, the schools participating in this event are members of the Montana High School Association, which have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this.
So getting the introductions done. We did the national anthem last one. That was nice because
For the visiting Bronx starting 5 and coaches. We have a senior standing 6'3", number 0, Leighton Sear.
so introductions first from the public address announcer here at Columbia Falls. About ready to get underway. Jackson Haynes.
A sophomore standing 6'5", number 5, Cooper Mashad. And a junior standing 5'10", number 11, Connor Klimpel. And a sophomore standing 6'5", number 34, Hank Smith. And the head coach is Brandon.
Hank Smith, just a sophomore, but a really good post player for Frenchtown, and Bigfork will have their work cut out in that one.
For the Big Forks,
Starting lineup was brought to you by SJW Land Surveying. Tip-off will be brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. Hey, say hi to Marcus, Kelly Balgos, all the folks at Bigfork Harvest Foods. Here, tournament time, always the great sponsors for all your grocery needs, including an amazing bakery, deli, everything. They got everything there. If they don't have it, ask Marcus. He'll get it for you. 8111 Highway 35, Bigfork, Montana. 837-5010.
Sophomore, standing 5'11", number 20, Alex Oaks.
So,
And a junior, standing 6'5", number 33, Jack Lucky.
Jack Lucky.
It's Pizzola. Pizzola.
And the sporting's officials are Scott Holland, Scott Welch, and Craig Sear. Let's play some basketball.
So it'll be Mashad jumping up against Jack Lucky. The two 6'5" guys. Here we're underway. Here from Columbia Falls, thrown up. Lucky wins the toss. He'll get it out to Alex Oaks. Oaks in the backcourt, across the timeline. He'll get it over. A little zone defense by Frenchtown. Out to Herring, back to Oaks. Oaks will give it over to Hickey. Hickey left side for Bigfork. Oaks over to Austin Savick. Herring underneath. Lines Lucky. Misses the layup. And rebounded by Mashad. Quickly up. Klimple. Baseline. Will get it out to Haynes. Mashad with the basketball. Will give it out to the point guard Klimple. Klimple top of the key. Little zone defense by Bigfork. Sear. Right side. Taken away by Hickey as he steps in the passing lane. Quickly up. Austin Savick going to pull up off the glass. Oh, in and out. Herring battling. And it'll be off Hank Smith. So Bigfork basketball here. Just underway in the first quarter. No score here from Columbia Falls. Oaks will get it into Lucky. Lucky looking. Gets it out to Trekker Hickey. Hickey over to Oaks. Oaks left side. Back to Hickey, top of the key for Bigfork. Oaks back to Hickey. Hickey looking. Oaks thought about the three. Puts up the three. In and out. Oh, thought that was going to drop. Hank Smith with a rebound. Pulls up the court. Kicks it out to Klimple. Klimple will skip pass over to Sear. Top of the key. Mashad. Three on the way. Is good by Cooper Mashad. Over to Hickey. Hickey left side for Bigfork. Little 1-2-2 zone looks by Frenchtown. Austin Savick. Long three. Off the rim. No good. Hickey comes up with a rebound. Going to put it up. Blocked by Smith. Out of bounds. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. 3-0. Frenchtown leads on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Alex Oaks to inbound in the front court. Underneath his own basket. Gets it in. Austin Savick catches it, shoots it, scores it for two. Klimple with the basketball for Frenchtown. He'll get it over the corner. Off the hands of Frenchtown Sear. Out of bounds. And number 12, Brooks Day, will come into the ballgame for Haynes. 3-2, 6:05 to go here in the opening quarter. Oaks in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline, gets it up to Lucky. Lucky back to Oaks. Oaks top of the key. Hickey. Hickey left side underneath. Oh, Jack Lucky with the alley-oop dunk for the Vikings. It worked yesterday as well. Mashad over to Klimple. Klimple in the corner. Underneath, Sear. Sear looking. Finds Hank Smith at the left elbow. Smith looking, pulls up, jumper, shoots it way up. Lucky will come down with a rebound. Gives it up to Oaks. Oaks quickly over. Austin Savick. Vikes lead 4-3 here. 5:21 to go here in the opening quarter. Hickey with the basketball. He'll give it up to Oaks. Oaks top of the key. Frenchtown in a man-to-man defense now. Oaks looking. Over to Hickey. Quinn Herring, left side. Looking underneath. Herring, spin move. Thought about it. Gives it up to Lucky. Lucky back out to Hickey. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Quinn Herring looking up. Throws it away. Mashad gets it. Went up in the air. Had nowhere to go with the basketball. Mashad. And a backcourt violation as Klimple was in the air. And he gives him the ball. Seen that in the previous game. Lucky will go out. Tamron Savick, who had a heck of a ball game yesterday, checks in for the Vikings. 4:50 to go. 4-3 the Vikes lead here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And Oaks will bring in the basketball across the timeline for the Vikings. Oaks back to the 2-3 zone. Austin Savick in, underneath, finds Tamron, underneath, backdoor cut. Tamron Savick off the glass for 2. Puts the Vikes up 6-3 here on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Klimple over to Mashad. Mashad on the right wing. Looking out, finds Hank Smith. Smith underneath, baseline, Klimple. Drives it in, taken away by Tamron Savick. Savick will give it up to Oaks. Oaks across the timeline, gives it up to Austin Savick. Man-to-man defense by Frenchtown. Trekker Hickey, Oaks underneath, finds Savick. Savick up, under, shoots it off the glass, misses it. Tamron gets the rebound, puts it back in. And Tamron doing the same thing he did yesterday. 3:54 to go, 8-3 Vikes lead here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Klimple will get it over to left corner. That's by Sear underneath. And knocked away. Smith picks up the garbage and puts it in for 2. On the miss. Over to Hickey. Hickey in the front court. Skip pass over to Austin Savick over the right side. Oaks, Hickey. 3 on the way. Good! Trekker Hickey from the left side from downtown for the Vikings. 3:20 and counting here in the opening quarter. Mashad, right wing. Mashad looking out top. He'll give it up to Day. Day top of the key, goes over to Sear. Sear looking to drive in the corner. Klimple backside, Mashad. 3 from the left side. In and out, no good. Tamron Savick grabs a rebound. Gives it up to Oaks for Bigfork. Oaks under 3 to go here in the opening quarter. 11-5 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Oaks, left side, backdoor. Tamron Savick. And he slips on the floor. He puts it up, travels. And Lucky will come in for Herring. Number 15, Cole Failer will come in. At 25, Braden Reese for Frenchtown. Under 3 to go, 2:45. And Failer will give it up to Smith. Smith top of the key, guarded by Oaks. Smith trying to drive in. Keeps it, nearly loses it. Smith will throw it up. No, misses it. Rebound by Austin Savick. Savick looking, guarded by Sear. Savick up the right sideline. Savick driving it straight in. Finds Hickey. Hickey thought about the 3. Going to drive in. And Hickey getting a call for the player control foul. That'll be his first personal, first team foul.
That was on 14.
Yeah. Three-point shot by Mashad from left side is good. 2:05 to go. Originally they gave it to Austin Savick, but it's actually Hickey who drove in and picked up the personal. Skip pass. Austin Savick, right side for Bigfork. Shoots it up. Oh, in and out. Hank Smith will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. He'll give it over to Failer. Failer with the basketball. Over to Sear. Sear on the left side in the corner to Mashad. Back out to Smith. Smith 3 on the way. In and out, no good. And rebounded by Tamron Savick. A whistle. Foul going to be on Frenchtown. 0. That's Leighton Sear, his first team foul. And number 3, Trevor Smith comes in the ball game for Frenchtown with 1:32 to go. 11-8, Vikes lead by 3 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard from Columbia Falls. Oaks with the basketball. They'll bring it to the front court for Bigfork. Calling out the play. Tamron Savick in the corner. Austin Savick 3 is good for the right corner by Austin Savick. Quickly in to Failer. Failer across the timeline for Bigfork. Zone defense by Bigfork. Smith underneath, grabs it, nice hands, nice pass over the top. And Smith scores the bucket for 2. Oaks, under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Oaks across the timeline. They give it up to Austin Savick. Savick underneath. Meant to pass it to Tamret, right to Hank Smith. Smith goes down, throws it up. Mashai from the top of the key, shoots the 3. Tamret grabs a rebound as Lucky tips it to him. And 30 seconds on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock, about 3-second difference. Oaks, Hickey. Austin Savick, left side. Oaks, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Lucky tips it out. Tamret Savick, floater up, misses it off the rim. Smith grabs the rebound. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Smith looking, gets it out to Failer. Failer over to Trevor Smith, back out to Failer. In the corner, Mashad throws up a 3 at the buzzer. No good. Vikes lead after 1. 14-10, number 10. Grady Campbell comes back. Sear along with Haynes back in for Frenchtown and Quinn Herring back in for Bigfork. 14-10 after 1 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. I'll take a timeout as well here from Columbia Falls. Well, welcome back to Columbia Falls. Second quarter get underway. Vikes lead 14-10 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. It'll be Frenchtown basketball to start the second. And Haynes will get it in to number 15, Failer. Failer looking over to Haynes. In the corner, Failer looking underneath for Smith. Double team. Failer throws up a 3, in and out, no good. Herring tips it right to Grady Campbell. Campbell with the rebound. Oaks will bring it up the court for Bigfork across the timeline. Over to Campbell underneath. Quinn Herring, backdoor. Tamret Savick from Herring scores the bucket. A nice ball movement by the Vikings here, up 16-10. Failer will give it over to Haynes. Haynes to Smith. Grady going to reach in, get called for the personal. Foul to number 10, Grady Campbell, his first team foul. And number 12, Brooks Day, will come in for Jackson Haynes. Skip pass over to Sear. Sear, left side, kicks it over. Failer, 3 on the way. Rebound, Herring grabs it. We'll give it up to Oaks. Oaks quickly up. Grady Campbell underneath. Finds Tamret Savick underneath to Austin Savick. Ovis with the floater. Tamret battling underneath with Day. Day will give it up to Failer. Failer across the timeline for Frenchtown. He'll give it over to Day. Day skip past to Sear. Sear right wing. Trying to find Smith underneath. Failer pull up jumper. Off the front of the rim. No good. Austin Savick tips it. We'll say it off Frenchtown. Bigfork basketball as number 11, Connor Klimpel, will come back in. He'll replace Failer. So I think that's their 2-point guards. 6:44 to go, 16-10 to half. Vikes lead on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And Alex Oaks in the front court. He'll give it up to Savick. Back to Oaks in the corner. Grady Campbell underneath finds Austin Savick. Quinn Herring off the glass. Right there, Tamret grabs it. Klimpel saves it. Tamret tries to save it. It goes flying. Knocks the papers out of the Frenchtown coach's hands as he tries to go for the loose ball. Not for lack of effort by Tamret. Inbound. Reese will get it inbound to Klimpel. Klimpel, top of the key, will give it over to Sear. Sear, right wing, gives it to Smith, and it cuts Smith off. Tamron tries to throw it off 25. Reese throws it off.
And checking in for the Vikings, number 14.
Campbell instead. Hickey will come back in for Campbell. And a nice job by Grady Campbell. He had a rebound in there, playing some good defense. Picked up a foul, though. Quickly out. They'll give it out to Day. Day over to Sear. Sear, Smith. Smith looking to drive. Corner, Klimpel. Klimpel out the top. Sear with the basketball. Day, three-point shot. Misses everything. And Smith goes flying. It'll be Bigfork basketball on the turnover. Under 6 to go, 5:59, 16-10 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Oaks gets the basketball from Osasavik over to Hickey. Quinn Herring thought about putting it underneath. Back out to Hickey. Hickey. Oaks, top of the key, three, in and out, no good. Hickey, or Tamron Savick. Herring picks up a ill-advised foul, 75 feet from the bucket. He'll pick up his first, second team foul. Number 4, Haynes comes back in, along with Mashad for Frenchtown. Shear over on the left side. Mashad, top of the key. Get it over. Double teaming Smith. Smith, tough shot. Up. Austin Savick comes up with a rebound. They're going to make it tough on Smith. Over to Hickey. Hickey, front court, back to Oaks, back to Hickey. Hickey looking, back to Oaks. Into Herring. Herring, Hickey, left side three. Bounces around over the back. On the backboard. Out of play. Turnover to Frenchtown. 16-10 still here. 5:13 to go here the first half. Klimpel with a basketball for Frenchtown. Top of the key, we'll give it over to Mashad. Mashad out to Sear. Sear underneath, knocked away. Austin Savick grabs the loose ball for Bigfork. Picks it up, looking to drive in, finds Hickey. Hickey driving, baseline. And blocked underneath, I believe by Mashad. It'll be Frenchtown basketball on the turnover. Into Klimpel. Klimpel top of the key. Oh, get it over to Mashad. Mashad out to Sear. Sear kicking over to Klimpel. Left side, Hank Smith, baseline jumper. Smith bouncing around, gets the bounce. Bucket is good. Fouls on number 4, Jackson Haynes. Jack Lucky in for Tamron Savick. First team foul on the Bronx. And haven't got it up on the board. What? Personal on for Frenchtown. That's his first. Oaks over to Hickey. Hickey, three on the way. In and out, no good. Lucky grabs and corrals the rebound, kicks it out to Oaks. Oaks, top of the key, three. Herring grabs the rebound.
And that'll be a foul by Vikings number 14.
16-12. Second one on Hickey. Third team foul. Tamron Savick will come back in for Hickey. And number 3, Trevor Smith back in for Frenchtown with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here. Sear, left side for Frenchtown. Over to Smith. Smith, Sear, Mishad. 3 on the way. Smith right there. Position on Lucky. Puts it back up and in. 16-14. Austin Savick looking out to Oaks. Over to Tamron. Tamron left side. Turns it over as he tried to get it to. Nice tip. Austin Savick tips it away from his shot right to Oaks. Oaks to Tamron Savick. And timeout taken by the Vikings. Looks like a 30-second timeout taken by Bigfork. 16-12 here before halftime. And the Vikings lead on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. will stay right here. So ready to go here. Down, up by 2, Bigfork, and they'll have the basketball in the front court. Herring, Tamron Savick, Austin Savick, Alex Oakes, and Jack Lucky for Bigfork. Here with 3:42 to go till halftime, and they're up by 2. Tamron over on the far side of the front court. He'll inbound the basketball. He'll get it into Oakes. Oakes looking. Gets it over to Herring. Herring. Jack Lucky, Tamron Savick. Tamron out to Oakes. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Oakes, Tamron Savick. He's got Austin in the corner. Feeds it to Austin. Austin looking to drive baseline. Pull up, finds Herring. Nice pass by Austin Savick. Quinn Herring scores the bucket on the baseline. We're down to 3 minutes to go until halftime. Smith will get it over to Mashad in the corner. Smith out to Sear. Over the corner to Smith on the right side. We got Trevor, and 3-point shot by Hank Smith from the right corner. Bronx take the lead 17-16 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Oakes will give it over to Tamron Savick. Right corner, Tamron going out. Gets it to Oakes in the corner. Austin Savick fakes it. Pull-up jumper. In and out, no good. Smith with a rebound. Hank Smith, that is, for Frenchtown. Quickly up, Sear. Mashad thought about it. Sear going to go in. Kicks it out. Smith from the right side. 3, no good. Bound around, and Austin Savick comes up with a rebound for Bigfork. Gives it up to Oakes. 2:10 to go. Alex Oakes. Over to Austin Savick. Savick left side. Back out to Oakes. Tamron Savick on the right side for Bigfork. Out to Oakes. Oakes underneath. Austin Savick 3 from the left side. Off the rim, no good. Mashad and Tamron. Held ball. Bigfork will get the possession on alternating possession. So nice hustle there by Tamron Savick with 1:56 to go. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Austin Savick underneath. In the front court, inbound, gets it to Lucky. Lucky right side, Tamron Savick, top of the key. Looking, finds Oakes. Back out to Quinn Herring. Oakes. Top of the key for Bigfork, man-to-man defense by Frenchtown. He'll get over at Tamron Savick. Savick out to Herring. Herring, top of the key, looks for Oakes. Oakes, left side, looking to drive up. Gonna have to pull back out. Finds it, Herring. Herring, look, spin move, throws it up off the glass. He'll go to the free throw line. Will Quinn Herring. And fouls on number 4, Jackson Haynes. That's a second one on Haynes, second team foul. Number 5, Quinn Herring at the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork here with 1:27 to go. Rolls around and falls over the front of the rim, no good. He'll get one more. Try to tie the ball game here in the first half. Low scoring first half, 17-16. Herring's second one is good. We're tied at 17 apiece. And 30 seconds on the shot clock, game clock. Over to Smith, out, Mashad. Mashad will give it over to Sear. Sear throws it away into the Bigfork bench. And number 12 will come back in. That's Brooks Day for Frenchtown. So 1:09 to go. Not sure the thing's right up there. Oakes over to Austin Savick. Long 3. No good. Bouncing around. Battling for it is Quinn Herring, and Smith. That's Trevor Smith. Comes up with it, number 3. Gets it to Hank Smith. Hank Smith, right corner, drains the 3. At 6'5", he can step outside or inside. Oakes back from Austin Savick. Austin Savick underneath. Gives it out to Oakes with the basketball. Tamron Savick, right side. 30 seconds on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. Up underneath, Quinn Herring, floater up, misses it. Tip back up. Tamara Savick in there will shoot two. Tamara doing a great job on the boards. Fouls on 34, Hank Smith. That's his first 13 foul. Tamara Savick at the line to shoot two for Bigfork. 22.1 to go here in the first half. Shot clock is off. Tamara makes one. They say the game's tied at 20 apiece. They'll get one more. Shot by Tamara on the way. Too strong. Rebound there. Tamara nearly grabs it away from Haynes. Quickly up. Smith. Mishad is going to shoot for skip pass over in left corner. Three on the way is good by number 12, Day. 2 seconds. Oaks shoots it up. Oh, it would have been good and would have counted. They say it's 23-20 as the Bronx lead the Vikes here at halftime on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard here from Columbia Falls. The 2025 Western A Divisional basketball tournament and loser out action here. Winner will take on. Loser is done. Obviously, loser out. Winner will take on Columbia Falls, and Ronan winner is taking place over in Whitefish at this time. I'll be back here with your halftime stats from Columbia Falls, Montana, in the Western A Divisional basketball tournament. Well, welcome back here at halftime. Halftime brought to you by SJW Land Surveying, providing all your needs. When it comes to land surveying, 8090 Montana Highway 35 in Bigfork. Across from Harvest Foods, Stu J. Willis, 406-529-8171, or S. Willis at sjwlandsurveying.com. And halftime, taking a look at the stats, first of all, for Frenchtown. Yeah, they hit that three just before the end of the first half. And here we go. Just a second here. Bring it up. So, Cooper Machad with 2 threes in the first, scores six. Brooks Day, who hit that last three, with 3, number 12. And Hank Smith, well, you expect him to lead the way. He scores 4 in the first. He scores 10 in the second, 14 overall, hitting 2 big threes as well. So he can, 6'5", he can, sophomore, he can shoot it from inside or outside. So 10 in the first, 13 in the second, 23 overall for the Vikings. Tamron Savick having another good ball game. He's got 7. Quinn Herring with 3. A big 3 by Trekker Hickey, 5 by Austin Savick, 2 by Jack Lucky on that dunk. 14 in the first, only 6 in the second. Need better scoring than that here in the second half, but they're right there, down by 3 at halftime. So 14 in the first, 6 in the second, 20 overall. As we head at half, winner will move on, and they'll take on the ball game. Let's see if they had any update from Whitefish on this game, and probably not keeping that as we go. So no, Ronan and Columbia Falls playing over in, that's probably a good ball game there, over in Whitefish. The winners will play at 5 o'clock this afternoon, Consolation Championship. And the losers will be done with divisionals and their season. Of course, both winners will make it to state, and they'll decide 3rd and 4th in that 5 o'clock Consolation Championship ball game. Well, I'll be back with the second half here from Columbia Falls in the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament as the Vikings trail a half 23-20 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Well, welcome back. It's 23-20 at half, a low-scoring ball game as the Vikings trail by 3 and have an opportunity.
Folks, welcome back to a nail-biter of a game. Let's make some noise for all our athletes.
So it'll be Frenchtown basketball to start the third quarter. Tamrit Savick, Alex Oakes, Austin Savick, Trekker Hickey, and Quinn Herring to start for Bigfork. It'll be Leighton Sear, Jackson Haynes, Cooper Mashad, Connor Klimple, and Hank Smith. Gets it inside to Smith. And Tamrit's going to get called for the personal. They're trying to double and triple between Smith, make it hard on him. Underneath in the corner, Sear, left corner looking to drive, puts it up. Floater over Herring, scores the bucket. Into Oakes, back to Trekker Hickey. Hickey across the timeline for the Vikes. Over, finds out Tamrit Savick. In the corner, Alex Oakes looking. Tamrit Savick. Back to Oakes. Skip pass to Hickey. Hickey looking underneath. Gets it to Austin Savick. Austin out to Tamrit. Stolen away there by Haynes. Haynes will give it up to Klimple. Klimple will get it over to Mashad. Back to Klimple. Over to Haynes. Haynes alley-oop. Back door. The same thing. Mashad with the dunk for Frenchtown. Trekker Hickey. Over to Tamrit Savick. Back to Hickey. Hickey looking underneath. Back to Tamrit. In the corner, Alex Oakes. Oakes. Tamrit. Austin Savick underneath the Herring. Herring up. Shoots it. Can't get it to fall, but it'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul number 5. Cooper Mashad. His first team foul. And Quinn Herring at the line to shoot 2 for Bigfork. First one rolls around, drops for him. He'll get one more. Herring's second one is good. He makes them both. 27-22 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. The Vikes trail by 5. Klimple will give it over to Haynes. Skip past Mashad underneath. Sear back to Klimple, back to Sear. Sear with the basketball, going to shoot it up. Gets the ball to drop and gets the roll. Hickey into Austin Savick, back to Hickey. Hickey over to Oakes. Back to Hickey. Hickey to Tamrit Savick, right side. Hickey, Oakes. They got a call traveling on Alex Oakes. 29-22 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Vikes down by 7 here with 6:11 to go here in the third. Klimple with the basketball. Gets it over to Mashad, back out to Smith. Smith driving. Out to Sear. Sear kicks it outside. Haynes with a 3 on the way, grabbed by Tamrit Savick. Savick looking, will give it up to Hickey. Hickey will bring it up the court across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Oakes. Oakes back to Hickey. Hickey underneath. Austin Savick. Back out to Hickey. As Sear knocks it away. Tamrit Savick looking underneath. Finds Quinn Herring baseline. Herring goes up. Shoots it. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. No whistle. Smith grabs the rebound for Frenchtown. Smith going to drive it all the way in. Blocked by Hickey. And Hickey, good sportsmanship, picks up Smith as he goes down. Frenchtown basketball in the front court underneath. Klimple inbound, looking back door. Finds Smith, knocked away by Bigfork. Out of bounds. It'll remain Frenchtown basketball here. Klimple, the inbound. So Frenchtown basketball.
Troy makes a better door than a window.
Into Smith. Smith skip pass over to Klimple. Klimple going to drive. And Tamron Savick picks up the charge. Charging offensive foul at number 11, Connor Klimpel. That's his second team foul. And Hickey across the timeline gives it up to Oakes. Setting up the offense. Hickey will go over to the left side. Oakes, top of the key to Hickey. Back out to Oakes. Oakes looking to drive in. Kicks it out. Hickey, right side. Tamron Savick, top of the key, three. In and out, no good. Hickey battling with him. Klimpel saves it. Hickey grabs the rebound. Tamron Savick, floater is good, and he'll go to the free throw line. Tamron Savick will go to the line to shoot the end one as the floater goes. Second personal on Hank Smith, number 34. Third team foul. Savick, Tamron sinks and makes a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 25-29 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Klimpel in the front court. He'll give it over to Mashad. Mashad underneath Smith. Smith. Fouls on Tamron Savick. It's his third team foul. And Hank Smith will go to the line to shoot two. Smith shot up, gets the roll. Jack Lucky back in for the Vikes. And number 3, Trevor Smith back in for Frenchtown. So Hank Smith at the line. He'll get one more. In and out, no good. Lucky grabs the rebound. He makes one of two, 30-25 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Vikes within 5 now here. With 4:24 to go here, Oakes with the basketball. Oakes over to Austin Savick, over to Tamron Savick. Tamron, Oakes underneath. Jack Lucky looking. Skip pass, Austin Savick. Thought about shooting the three, going to drive it in. Finds Oakes. Oakes left side three. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Hank Smith comes up with the rebound, gives it to Mashad off the glass, gets it to drop for two. Oakes gets it up to Hickey. Hickey across the timeline for the Vikes. Over to Alex Oakes. Skip pass, Trekker Hickey. Right side wing gives it to Austin Savick. Austin triple team right there. Hickey thought about the three. Back out to Savick. Shoots it from the top of the key. Drains it for three. Austin Savick pull the Vikes within 4 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. 32-28. Smith. Over to Mashad. Mashad right side. Back out to Sear. Sear hesitates. Shoots the three. Off the rim. Hank Smith grabbing the rebound for Frenchtown. Kicks it underneath Sear. On the drive. Gets it to fall off the glass. Austin Savick gets it into Trekker Hickey. Hickey across the timeline for the Vikes. Over to Oakes. Back to Hickey. Thought about the three. Gets it to Oakes. Oakes left side. Hickey, top of the key, underneath Tamron Savick. Back to Hickey, top of the key, three, no good. Hank Smith will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. It brings it across the timeline. He's going to drive all the way and gets cut off. Oh, Hickey. Gets called for the reach foul. That's his fourth team foul. Grady Campbell will come in for Trekker Hickey. And Smith, that's it. Trevor Smith to inbound, gets it to Sear. Blocked by Bigfork. Austin Savick with the block and grabs the loose ball. Gets it up to Oakes. Oakes across the timeline, 2:32 to go, 34-28. The Vikes trail here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Tamron Savick, left side, driving out to the front. Over to Oakes. Oakes on the left side. Tamron Savick to Campbell. Campbell right side for Bigfork. Austin Savick, Oakes, thought about the three, back out to Austin Savick. On the drive, floater up, in and out, no good. Rebounded Sear, fighting with his own teammate, Jackson. Haynes, Smith, baseline. He'll throw it away as he tries to get it to Mashad on the far side. Turnover by Frenchtown. Bigfork basketball, 2:01 to go here in the third. Campbell inbound to Oakes. Oaks at the top of the key, across the timeline, gives it over to Lucky. Lucky right side, back to Oaks to Campbell. Campbell, back door. And a foul is going to be called on Frenchtown as Tamron Savick tries to set the screen. Fouls on number 4. Jackson Haynes, his third, 14th foul. And 25, Brandon Reese checks in into Lucky. Backdoor Jackson, or Tamron Savick. Oaks looking on the drive, shoots it off the glass, scores the bucket for 2. That's why he used the backboard. Scores it for 2, 34, 31, 36 to go. Smith will get it over to Mashad. Mashad right side, out top. Reese. Sear looking. Smith, right corner, 3, in and out. Rebounded by Reese. Austin Savick grabs the second one. No, out of bounds. Sear grabs it. Savick takes it away. Here goes Austin Savick. Up, under, off the glass. Oaks grabs the rebound, puts it back up and in for 2. So 34-32, 1:06 to go here in the third quarter on your JD Detailing scoreboard. And Smith, Trevor Smith across the timeline, gives it over to Sear. Sear on the left side, Hank Smith up top, underneath, taken away by Jack Lucky. 45 seconds, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Alex Oaks. Ball's on the floor. It should have been a loose ball. 30-second timeout. They gave the timeout to Frenchtown, even though it was on the ground. 38.2 on the game clock. 35 seconds on the shot clock as Oaks tried to hand it off to Austin Savick, and Frenchtown steps in the middle. So 34-32 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard here in the third. Oh, it's going to be a well of a fourth quarter here. That's a 2-point ball game. The winner, again, moves on to the consolation semifinal at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Loser of the season is done. So it'll be Frenchtown basketball after the timeout. I believe it was Sear getting in on that play. Reese will inbound and get it to Smith in the backcourt. That's Trevor Smith. He gets it over to Sear. Sear kicks it to Rashad. Rashad left side, man-to-man defense by Bigfork. They're fronting. Three's on the way, no good. Tamron Savick grabs it. 23 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is off. They'll give it up to Austin Savick. Savick gets it over to Grady Campbell. Campbell gets it over to Oaks. Back to Savick. Savick going to go off the glass. Scores the bucket. Ties the game. 9 seconds to go. Oaks, Smith. Smith going to look to shoot the 3. Pulls up. No good. Shot up. No good. We got 3 quarters in the books. We're tied at 34-34 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Quinn Herring back in the ballgame to start the fourth for Bigfork. And 8 minutes to punch your ticket to state and to the Consolation Championship ball game in Whitefish at 5 o'clock this afternoon. I'll take a timeout here from Columbia Falls, Montana, the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Well, welcome back. It's fourth quarter. Bigfork basketball to start the fourth. We're tied at 34-34 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Tamron Savick, Austin Savick, Alex Oaks, Grady Campbell, and Quinn Herring in the ball game for Bigfork. Campbell, left side, back out to Oaks. Man-to-man defense put on by Frenchtown. Underneath, Tamron Savick up, under, off the glass, misses it. Smith grabs the rebound for Frenchtown, gives it over to Klimpel. Klimpel, Smith, Haynes, Sear, and Mashad in for Frenchtown. Haynes looking to drive, Sear looking to drive up, under, off the glass, scores 2. Quickly into Oaks. Oaks will cross the timeline over to Campbell. Campbell left side, back out to Oaks. Grady Campbell thought about the three. Baseline, Quinn Herring has the basketball. Kicks it up. Timeout taken by Bigfork. A full timeout taken by Bigfork. 36-34. Frenchtown leads, 7:10 to go in the ballgame here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. 1 minute timeout. I'll take a timeout as well. Jack Lucky back in for the Vikes. All right, welcome back. We're here at Columbia Falls. Bigfork basketball underneath. Alex Oak will take it out. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 7:10 to go here in the ballgame. Oaks to inbound for Bigfork. Looking. Finds Tamron Savick. Savick floater over Hank Smith. Scores the bucket. Ties the game at 36. Tamron having another good ball game today for Bigfork. Sear. Left side, gives it over to Klimpel. Klimpel looking, drive baseline off the glass. Loses the glass well there. Into Oaks from Austin Savick. Cross the timeline for Bigfork. Tamron Savick. Back out to Oaks. Oaks underneath Quinn. Tries to force it in. Klimpel grabs it. Steals it away for Frenchtown. Klimpel over. Back out top. Hank Smith looking to drive. Pull-up jumper by Smith. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded. Austin Savick tries to grab it. It'll be Bigfork basketball off of Frenchtown. Hickey will come in for Oaks. Quinn Herring comes out. Austin Savick into Trekker Hickey. Hickey's got to play smart. He's got those four personals. 6:20 to go. 38-36. Vikes down by 2. Hickey, top of the key. Tamron Savick. Austin Savick, 3 for the right side. In and out. Hank Smith will grab the rebound for Bigfork. Klimpel over to Mashad. Baseline Sear. Sear looking, jumping. Up, off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back in. Yep, he's going to give the warning. Delay of game warning on Frenchtown for touching the ball out of the basket. So one more, it'll be a technical foul. Oaks will get it from Austin Savick. Austin not ready. Back to Oaks. Oaks looking, gives it over to Hickey. Hickey right side, dribble out top. Back to Oaks in the corner. Austin Savick, 3 for the right corner. Austin Savick setting up the defense. 5:35 to go. Klimpel over to Hank Smith. He'll shoot the 3. It's going to be short. Jack Lucky grabs the rebound. He'll give it up to Oaks. 40-39 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Vikes down by 1. Austin Savick back out to Oaks. Oaks into Tamron Savick. Back to Oaks. Oaks shoots the 3. Top of the key. In and out. Lucky tips it out. Klimpel grabs the rebound for Frenchtown. Down to 5:10 to go in the ballgame. Klimpel right side. Going to drive it in. Kicks it out. Smith fakes up under. Doesn't get it to fall. Sear right there with the rebound, puts it back in with the left hand. Oaks with the basketball for Bigfork across the timeline. You get over to Hickey. Hickey right side. Back to Oaks. Over to Austin Savick, left side three, off the rim, no good. Bounced around, Hank Smith will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. Brings it up into the front court. 4:38 to go, 42-39. Vikes trail by 3 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Klimpel with the basketball. Little 2-3 zone action by Bigfork. Underneath Sear, gets it to Smith. Smith puts it up, misses it, tips it over. Oaks grabs the rebound on the tip out by Sear. Oaks with the basketball in the front court for Bigfork. He'll get over to Austin Savick, left side. Trekker Hickey back to Austin Savick. Alex Oaks driving baseline. Oaks kicks it, tries to shoot it. Reverse. Misses it. And Frenchtown, Klimpel. Mashad back to Klimpel. Klimpel top of the key. Under 4 to go. Mashad. Sear back to Mashad. 3 from the right court, And Tamrat Savick comes down to the rebound. And Sear, I believe, picked up the foul. Yes, he did. Quinn Herring comes in for Jack Lucky, number 3. Trevor Smith back in for Frenchtown. With 3:49 to go, 42-39. The Bronx lead the Vikes here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Oaks will give it up to Austin Savick. Skip pass. Trekker Hickey. Hickey, Oaks. Back to Austin Savick. Oaks driving right side. Finds Austin underneath. Turnaround jumper. Bounces around, no good. Mashad comes up with the rebound for Frenchtown. So Bigfork getting some good looks, but just can't quite get it to fall. 3:20 to go. Still 42-39. Mashad. Hank Smith in the corner. Smith kicks it out. Mashad, left side. Going to drive baseline. Loses it. Tamrat Savick comes up with a rebound, or loose ball, He'll give it up to Alex Oaks. Oaks with the basketball. Timeout. Full timeout taken by the Vikes. 3:02 to go. 42-39 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Vikes trail by 3. And I'll be back after this timeout with the conclusion of this ball game from Columbia Falls. As number 12, Brooks Day back in 0. Leighton Sear back in for Frenchtown. Well, welcome back to Columbia Falls. The Bronx lead the Vikes 42-39 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. It's Herring, Hickey, Oaks, Tamrat, and Austin Savick. Bigfork basketball. In for Frenchtown, it's Sear, Hank Smith, Klimpel, Haynes, and Day. Oaks in the front court. Oh, nice pass, back door. Oaks feeds Tamrat Savick on the back door. Pulls him within 1. Under 3 to go, 2:45. Klimpel over to Day. Day over to Haynes. Haynes looking, gets it to Klimpel. Klimpel left side. Out top to Haynes. Klimpel. Klimpel back out to Haynes. Over the corner, Day. Sear off the glass, no good. Rebound off of Sear, out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball. Mashad will come back in for number 12, Brooks Day. 2:27 to go, 42-41 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Oaks to the basketball for the Vikes. They'll give it over to Trekker Hickey. Tamrat Savick over on the left side for Bigfork. It's over to Oaks. Thought about the 3. Austin Savick, left corner. Drains it. 44-42, the Vikes take the lead here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Klimpel over to Haynes, back to Klimpel. Klimpel will give it to Smith. Smith back to Klimpel. Under 2. Mashad guarded. Pull-up jumper. Scores the bucket and ties it at 44. He'll go to the free throw line as Tamrit Savick picks up his third. And Mashad will shoot the and one. We're tied at 44. Makes it into Alex Oakes. Gives it up to Hickey. 45-44. Can't get closer than that on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Austin Savick. Back to Hickey. Hickey, Austin Savick. That's going to be the fifth on Trekker Hickey.
And that'll be his fifth foul for tonight.
So Hickey picks up his fifth, second team foul. He's going to put Lucky back in for Bigfork. So Jack Lucky goes back in. And Frenchtown will take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. 1:36 to go. Bronx 45, Vikes 44 here on your JD Detailing scoreboard. We'll stay right here. Hickey tried to set the screen as he hands off and get called for the team control foul. So Frenchtown with the basketball and a 1-point lead. But plenty of time on the clock for the Vikes. So it's Lucky, Oakes, Quinn Herring, Austin and Tamrit Savick. Klimple will get the ball from Haynes, along with Sear, Mashad, and Smith as starters in for Frenchtown. Smith over on the right side, guarded by Tamrit Savick. Got to give it out to Klimple. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Sear in the corner. Mashad back out to Sear. Traveling violation on number 5. Cooper Mashad, Bigfork basketball here. Tamrit Savick going to run the point for Bigfork. Tamrit over to Austin Savick. Alex Oakes on the drive. Off the glass. Scores the bucket with a circus shot. Fouls on 0. Leighton Sear. That's his third team foul. And a circus shot by Alex Oakes, the sophomore point guard. He makes the bucket. The Vikes take the lead and get to shoot the N1 for Bigfork. Oakes shot up is good. 47-45. 1:09 to go. Klimple nearly stolen by Tamrit Savick on the far sideline. So 47-45 on the Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Vikes lead. 1:07 to go. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Sear looking. Gets it out to Haynes. Back to Smith. Smith going to shoot the jumper short. Looks like no. He drains it. Ties the game at 47. Oakes with the basketball. 50 seconds. 30 seconds on the shot clock. About 15 seconds difference. Alex Oakes looking. Over to Tamrit Savick. Quinn Herring. Herring looking underneath, trying to find Austin Savick. Austin Savick, top of the key, looking to drive in. Kicks it over to Oakes. Oakes driving baseline. Back to Austin Savick. Savick on the drive. Pull-up jumper. Off, no good. Herring battling with Frenchtown in the corner. They're going to say it off Bigfork. It'll be Frenchtown basketball. 26.2 to go. The shot clock is off. We're tied at 47-47 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Klimple in the front court for Frenchtown. Just don't let Hank Smith get the shot and beat you, or Mashad in the 3. Down to 15 seconds to go. 12. And Frenchtown will take a timeout with 11.2 to go. Holder for the last shot, 47-47. And a heck of a ball game here on Saturday morning. Grady Campbell will come in for Bigfork. Replacing Jack Lucky. Well, the two shots, 2 fouls to give. You don't need a foul here with the game tied. Just got to make it tough on them. A full timeout. I'll take a timeout as well. I'll be back at the conclusion of this ball game from Columbia Falls. Well, it doesn't get any closer to this. We're tied at 47. Bronx with an opportunity to get the last shot. 11.2 to go. Here, 2 team fouls apiece. And Haynes will try to get it in. He'll get it into Klimpel. Grady Campbell right there. Steals it away. Alex Oakes. Oh! No! Campbell had the steal. We're going to call a foul on him. His second, third team foul. And Frenchtown will take a timeout. A full timeout taken by the Bronx. And I'll take a timeout as well. Well, welcome back to Columbia Falls. I thought it was a clean steal, but Grady's going to get called for the foul. Otherwise, Oakes would have had a breakaway layup on that because he picked up the ball. 47-47, 7.8 to go. Frenchtown to inbound. Mashad, top of the key. Campbell going to foul him. Make it tough. 4th team foul on Bigfork. Grady Campbell did what he's supposed to do. Thought he had that steal. Jack Lucky will inbound or come in the ball game for Bigfork. Timeout taken by Bigfork. A 30-second timeout. And they have one left. So to the Bronx. 47-47. It will stay right here. Well, again, the winner of the ball game will move on and play at 5 o'clock in the Consolation Championship and punch their ticket to the state tournament. It'll be Frenchtown basketball. Don't want to foul them and give them free throws. As we're down to 5.2 to go. Got to play good defense. Haynes trying to get it to Mashad. Gets it out. Klimpel underneath. Smith throws it up. Misses it. 0.7 to go. Well, Bigfork have an opportunity to shoot one here at the buzzer. We're out of time, and we'll head to overtime. They're going to put .3 on the clock. So Austin Savick travels. There was no way he was going to get a shot up with. And .3 back on the clock. They're going to put. That's just you can't even shoot it. You just got to tip it. Got to watch for that alley-oop, especially to Hank Smith. Smith going to inbound for Bigfork. They just got to keep the middle clogged. They're waving it off. No. He caught the ball. You can't catch it. All you can do is tip it. Good call by the official. He catches the ball, then puts it up. You can't catch it. All you can do is tip it in. So we'll go to overtime, tied at 47-47. I'll take a timeout here and bring you the overtime. 4 minutes on the clock, an extra timeout for each. And we'll be back after this timeout. We'll head to overtime. It will be Jack Lucky tipping it up against number 5, Cooper Mashad. So Sear, Klimple, Smith, Mashad, and Haynes in for Bigfork, Austin, and Tamrit Savick, Jack Lucky, Herring, and Oaks. And Haynes will grab the rebound. Klimple across the timeline with 4 minutes here in overtime. Klimple over to Sear. Sear looking underneath, trying to get it to Hank Smith. Sear on the drive. Fouls number 5, Quinn Herring. That's his second. So Bronx, Leighton Sear will shoot 2 for Frenchtown. Here, 3:44 to go. They're still tied at 47. Misses the first, he'll get one more. Misses the second. Herring grabs Lucky grabs the rebound on the court. Oaks will tie it up. It'll be Bigfork basketball on the possession. Winner moves in the consolation championship. 47-47, 3:33 to go. Oaks looking. Had Austin Savick back door. Over to Tamrit Savick. Tamrit out to Oaks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Looking. Over to Quinn Herring. Herring. Feeds it out to Oaks. Knocked out of bounds by Frenchtown. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 3:11 to go in the ball game. Oaks looking, gets it out to Austin Savick. Austin got to pull up. Underneath, foul going to be called on Frenchtown. Fouls on 34, Hank Smith. That's his third team foul. So Frenchtown has one more to give. Oaks into Savick. Back to Oaks. Oaks grabbed as he goes on a backdoor cut. Nice cut there by Oaks. Austin Savick feeds him. That'll be the 4th team foul. Second one on Klimple. And Alex Oaks to the line. He'll shoot 2 for the Vikes with 3:04 to go here in overtime. Oaks' first shot up is good. He'll get one more. Second shot too hard. Smith will gather it for Frenchtown, battling with Jack Lucky. Gives it up to Klimpel. Vikes take the lead 48-47 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Over to Klimpel. Haynes, backdoor alley-oop. Blocked! Herring on the alley-oop to Mashad. And nice block there by Quinn Herring. Ready for that one. Oaks, right corner out to the top of the key. Gives it up to Austin Savick. Savick going to look, drive in. He'll go to the free throw line as he gets fouled. And shoot 2. Fouls on number 4. That's Jackson Haynes. His 4th, 15 fouls. So both teams shooting 2 the rest of the way on the fouls. At the line, Austin Savick, 2 for the Vikes. Shot up is good. Number 3, Trevor Smith will come in for Klimpel. 49-47, 2:32 to go. Austin Savick, one more. Shot up, looks good, it is. 50-47, 2:32 to go. Vikes lead the Bronx here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Smith out top, he'll give it over to Mashad. Mashad back out to Haynes. Haynes in the corner, Mashad. Oh, Trecker, Tamron Savick all over the place, nearly picks that one off. And Haynes will inbound for Frenchtown on the far side. 2:19 to go. Klimpel back in for Frenchtown. He'll give it up to Klimpel. Klimpel top of the key. Sear right side trying to get it to Smith. They're going to triple team him. Sear with the basketball. Looking to drive, cut off. Hank Smith, long 3 on the way. Drains it from the left side. Ties it at 50. Man, that guy can shoot. Oaks will give it over to Tamron Savick. Stolen away by Mashad, but he steps on the sideline. Turnover to Bigfork with 1:49 to go. We're tied at 50-50 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Austin Savick into Alex Oaks. Oaks, man-to-man defense put on by Frenchtown. Gets to Austin Savick. Austin Savick, Quinn Herring, setting it up underneath. Alex Oaks off the glass. Scores the bucket. A nice pass by Quinn Herring underneath. Give it up to Klimpel. Klimpel. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Tamron nearly stealing it away for Smith again. Cat-like quickness by Tamron Savick for the Vikes. 29 seconds, 1:26 to go. 29 seconds on the shot clock, down to 28, 1:25. Sear will give it over to Haynes. Haynes looking to drive underneath. Mashad 3 on the way. Fouls a 3-point shooter. You don't want to do that. And Mashad will go to the line to shoot 3. That first personal on Austin Savick. 15 foul. Mashad at the line to shoot 3. Vikes lead 52-50 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Shot up is good. 2 more. So Mashad, his second one as he gets the basketball. Misses it. Got a box out. So 52-51, his third one. He's going to try to tie the ball game. Here's shot up is good. It ties it at 52. 1:16 to go. Austin gets it into Tamret. Savick in the backcourt. 1:13 and counting. Over to Austin Savick. Turnover, it says Savick stepped to the backcourt. Austin, 52-52, 1:09 to go. So shot clock is not off. Klimple gets it under Smith. Smith looking. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Sear comes up with it, puts it in over Quinn Herring. Oaks into Austin Savick. Back to Oaks. Oaks out to Tamret. Savick. Quinn Herring. Herring looking. Finds Oaks. Back out to underneath. Austin Savick, right left corner. Run down by Herring. And Bigfork will take a timeout. 54-52. The Bronx lead. Shot clock is off. 26.1 to go here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. A full timeout, and I need a timeout as well. Here from Columbia Falls, loser round action 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Well, welcome back to Columbia Falls. They're going tighter there, 54-52, 26.1 to go. So Bigfork can hold for the last shot. Tamret, Austin Savick, Jack Lucky, Quinn Herring, and Alex Oaks in the ballgame for Bigfork. Klimple, Mashad, Haynes, Sear, and Smith in for Frenchtown. Gets it to Austin Savick. Austin looking. Quinn Herring. Herring back to Austin Savick. Pull-up jumper by Savick is good. Ties the game at 52. 12 seconds to go. Into Klimple. Klimple quickly up. Underneath, Sear with the basketball. Out to Smith. Smith looking to shoot. Pull-up jumper. Off the front of the rim. We'll go to a second overtime. As Austin Savick hits the jumper to tie the game at 54-54. Open up the scoreboard and add another section for overtime number 2. We're tied at 54-54. I'll take a timeout here and be back with overtime number 2 from Columbia Falls. Loser out action of the 2025 Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Welcome back. Overtime number 2 over in Whitefish. 55-54. Ronan beats Columbia Falls. So they'll be facing each other in the consolation championship. Facing the winner of this one, Lucky tips it up against Mishad. Out of bounds. Smith will run it down for Columbia Falls. Same Oaks, Tamarind, Austin Savick, Herring, and Lucky in for Bigfork. Smith, Haynes, Mashad, Sear, Klimpel in for Frenchtown. Short, shoots it short. Austin Savick tries to run it down. Out of bounds off of Bigfork. It remains Frenchtown basketball. So the winner will take on Ronan at 5 o'clock. We're into 2 overtimes here, the second one. So Ronan will qualify for state. No calls. He runs over Tamarind Savick. 2 points by Sear on the baseline drive. Oaks gives it up. Austin Savick. Underneath Tamarind Savick. Tamarind looking. Austin Savick, 3. Good. Austin Savick from the right corner for 3. The Vikings take the lead back 57-56. Down to 3 minutes to go in the second overtime. I can't say ball game because you never know what's going to happen. Klimpel, top of the key, gives it over to Smith. Smith guarded by Savick. Savick tips it away. It's great defense on by Bigfork. Haynes will get it into Klimpel. Klimpel setting it up. Down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Haynes back out to Smith. Smith looking to shoot. Pull-up jumper short, looks like. Mashad gets it. No boxing out right there. Oaks will get it into Austin Savick. Back to Oaks. 2:33 to go. Bronx take the lead 58-57 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Austin Savick, top of the key for Bigfork. Backdoor, Tamarind. Blocked by Smith. Mashad comes up with a loose ball. Klimpel across the timeline. 2:13 to go. Mashad backdoor underneath the Smith. Smith up and under. 60-57. The Bronx take the lead here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Alex Oaks across the timeline for the Vikes. Gives it up to Tamarind Savick. Tamarind over to Austin Savick. Austin looking underneath. Oaks. Thought about pull-up jumper by Oaks. Gets it to fall. Gets the roll. 60-59. 1:37 to go. Klimpel. A well of a ball game. Here, double overtime. Klimpel will give it over to Haynes. Haynes looking. Mashad, top of the key. Back to Haynes underneath. Sear looking to drive. Up, under. Good job. Good defense by Herring. Timeout taken by Frenchtown. A full timeout with 1:18 to go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bronx leads 60-59 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. All right, welcome back. It's double overtime, 60-59. The Bronx basketball underneath. And Bigfork needing a stop here. 1:18 to go, 15 seconds on the shot clock. And Haynes will inbound. Kicks it out to Sear. Sear, top of the key. Over on the right side. Back out to Haynes. Klimpel in the corner. Smith, 3 on the way. Right there. Sear grabs rebound. Alex Oaks takes it away. And a good hustle on the loose ball by Alex Oaks. Oaks will bring it across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Tamron Savick, to Austin Savick. Austin, guarded by Sear, looking for Alex Oakes. Back out to Quinn Herring. Back out to Alex Oakes. Oakes, over to Tamron Savick. Looking for Austin. Austin, looking. Drive, pull up underneath. Tamron feeds it up. Herring off the glass, misses it. Almost tipped back in. Klippel comes up with a loose ball. Tamron and Quinn nearly tipped it in. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock should be off. Fouls on number 20, Alex Oakes. They got a foul and sent it to the free throw line. Klippel to the free throw line. 25.7 to go here in double overtime. 60-59. Klippel at the line to shoot 2. Still going to be a one-possession game regardless how many he makes. First one off the rim, no good. So one more for Klippel. He misses the first. Got to box out, get the rebound as Bigfork. He shoots it up one-handed, in and out. Quinn Herring with a huge rebound. The Vikes can hold for one. And Bigfork will take a timeout with 18.2 to go here in double overtime. They trail by 1, 60-59 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. A full timeout taken by Bigfork. I'll take a timeout as well. Well, folks, it's going to come down to this. 18.2 to go. Bigfork get a hold for that last shot. They're going to win it. Or a chance to win it. Alex Oakes, front court, back to Tamron Savick. Going to bring it over on the right side for Bigfork. Gives it over to Oakes. Oakes, who's going to shoot it? Tamron Savick. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Austin Savick. 3 on the way. He calls a timeout with 4.2 to go. And it's good because Austin missed it. So 4.2. And Bigfork out of timeouts now. Trying to get that last second shot. Had to fumble the ball just a little bit on the passes. Well, they're going to put it up. They're either going to win it and move on, or Frenchtown. I don't think they want to give Frenchtown an opportunity. Right here, Jack Lucky back in. So he can get in there for rebounding or whatever. Gets underneath. Maybe feed him for an alley-oop back door right here. Dunk it to take it away. They're going to have to guard him at 6'5". I think Austin or Alex are going to have to take this shot here. Austin really wants it. Alex, if he's open, needs to take it because there's only 4.2 to go. It comes down to this, the last second shot. The winner goes to the Consolation Championship at 5 o'clock. The loser, great season and a great ball game. Double overtime here. 4.2 on the clock. Tamron Savick to inbound for the Vikes on the far sideline in the front court. Screen set. Austin Savick. Alex Oakes. Blocked by Smith. And a great opportunity for Bigfork. And they'll lose this one 60-59, double overtime. Well, folks, take your hats off to both Final 60-59 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll come back with the post game and Frenchtown. Just like the other semifinal 1-point game. Bigfork had an opportunity. From Frenchtown will take on Ronan at 5 o'clock in the Consolation Championship. Take your hats off to both teams. A well of a ball game and great effort on both sides. I'll be back with post game here from Columbia Falls. Well, welcome back to Columbia Falls. Final 60-59 in double overtime. The Vikes had a chance right there at the end, and that last second shot by Alex Oakes gets blocked, and by Hank Smith, their stud, sophomore stud, and just a great ball game. Probably one of the best ball games of the tournament. So Ronan and Frenchtown will play at 5 o'clock at a consolation championship, as Ronan beats Columbia Falls 55-54 over in Whitefish. On the girls' side, consolation championship is set. It is Columbia Falls and Bigfork at 3:30, and that'll be over in Whitefish. Championship for girls, it'll be Dillon and taking on Frenchtown at 6:30 tonight, and then coming up at 8:15, the boys' championship, Browning and Dillon. All four teams are headed to state. It's just the seeding, and they'll find out here. Taking a look at your full game stats. Brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork Athletics since 1945, and I appreciate all of my sponsors. Let me list those: Bigfork Harvest Foods, Montana Athletic Club, Gunlock Construction, Flathead Lake Lodge, Hanson Excavating, JD Detailing, and SJW Land Surveying. Here, let's take a look. First of all, Hank Smith always comes up big. They had 10 in the first, 13, 11 in the third, 13, and then trying to figure out here the overtime. So Sear gets 14. Mishad gets 19, 2 for Klimple, 3 for Day, and 22 for Hank Smith. Just an unbelievable kid. They're only 4-10 from the free throw line, 40%, but they put it 19-2, 6 threes for Frenchtown. Well-played ball game on both sides for Bigfork, 14 for Tamrat Savick. Another great ball game. Herring with 5, 3 for Hickey, 23 for Austin Savick, 12 for Alex Oakes, 2 for Jack Lucky, and Oakes unfortunately got that last second shot blocked here. So the final 60-59 double overtime, and we'll head over to the Whitefish Gym. Just an amazing ball game to watch. These kids all left it on the floor, on the court. So I'll head over to Whitefish to cover the 3:30 and 5 o'clock ball game. So final 60-59 in a valiant effort by both teams. Just a really good, well-played ball game. Too bad Hickey got in foul trouble and fouled out of the ball game. But Valkyries were moving on. They'll go to state, but they'll play for the consolation championship against Columbia Falls. That's coming up at 3:30 this afternoon over in Whitefish. And it'll be Ronan and Frenchtown playing for third and fourth consolation championship at 5 o'clock. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vows. Thank you for joining me here in Columbia Falls. Loser out action. The Vikings take this one on the chin, and a heck of a ball game. Double overtime, 60-59 to Frenchtown. That's your final here from Columbia Falls. We'll get the girls' game coming up at 3:30 this afternoon. Tune in as Bigfork takes on Columbia Falls. The Wildcats taking on the Valkyries at 3:30 this afternoon. Consolation Championship. Once again, good afternoon, and we'll see you here in just a few hours.